it's been going around a lot.
What now?
Especially with one NBA guy in particular, Ja Morant. I don't talk about why, as a community, we need to abolish street cred, bro. Because street cred is going to take us back further. And we kind of spoke about it with the whole getting out the struggle tap thing, but obviously I don't want to go to it. We spoke about that. But what do you think about street cred? In fact, what are your opinions on it before we speak on it? Because I just don't get it, man. I don't
really care, because that's not the life I live. I'm more so look at like what you're doing in terms of in your life. Like the guys on the streets, like if you want to do that, that's cool. But I just see it as, I just see like in the current state of the climate of the world we're living in. I just feel like you don't need it.
It's so invaluable. It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't, to me. It means nothing to me. In the world I live, the life I live, it means nothing to me. If anything, anyone that's of that ilk, I'm keeping you at arm's length.
Yeah, man.
Because at the end of the day, the people that I'm trying to get around and I'm around now, they don't even know about all that stuff. They're too busy focused on business and like, investments and all this sort of stuff. So to me, it's something obviously because of like, if it goes back to the music, something that it is glorified in music at the end of the day, and it's something that, you know, like in society we almost like we get like there's this hysteria around it that this man he's real, he's done this and this and this.
But what's real, bro? Because what I've clocked about the whole real thing is people only call someone real when their morals align with those people's morals or when their beliefs align with those people's beliefs. Like, let's keep it a buck, bro, because there's bare man that are actually real, but just because how they think is different to you think, you're like thinking, oh, they think. I'm thinking, no. And, bro, taking it to the Christian side, as a Christian, one thing I've clocked, and I'm still learning this, like, being in this society, as you said, one thing, my verse of the day was in Galatians 1:20, and it spoke about how, as Christians, why do we care so much about people pleasing when all we have to do is please God? And I was like, that's so special because I knew what we were going to talk about today. I was like, God, I need wisdom going into today's episode.
I've been saying that to you quite a lot.
Yeah, you've been saying that to me. It's like,
at this point, even in terms of this and doing other stuff with yourself, I've been saying that, listen, forget about what people think about you, bro.
No, I have to, man. And I've clocked it because for me, it's like, bro, especially going to heaven, God knows me more than my family even knows me. So even the outwards people outside my family man's trying to please that don't know, man. Why does that matter? And even if I please them, what do I get out of that? Well done. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like and in the case of Ja Morant, those who may not know, most of you know him, famous basketball player. What actually happened was he's someone that always talks a lot, chirps a lot. His dad's there as well, but big up his dad supporting him. We'd love to see that. I love and that's what we need to see. You know, let your parents reap the fruit of your labor as well, because they were there helping you. But what happened was, apparently there was an altercation in the stadium.
Against the Pacers.
Yeah, against the Pacers, but with his crew.
Outside in the car park.
Yeah. And obviously some violence, assault or attack. So
it was just. I don't feel like it was even. I don't think it was violent. It was just like a little argument. Yeah,
a little
argument. What was going on in the game. The family have
But it's not even just that. If we're going to be honest, because him and his teammates had a fight with Shannon Sharp. That Shannon Sharp thing.
Oh no, but that was on the court though. But
that was little chirping. And that's what. But I'm saying like
it's more so
it's a build up of things. Though. It's the thing of like, because some of the stuff you've been saying is corny, bro. He must have said to what? No, bro, deep it. So I think someone spoke to him like you said. It's basketball, football guy. We chat rubbish each other as well. But then he must have been like, oh, I went up to check his temperature. He didn't have a fever. Bro, like what the heck, bro? Like.
Because you know, in his head, he's like, he's checking.
No, that's corny, bro. Yeah, I know what it means. Yeah, it's funny, but I'm like, bro.
That, listen, it kind of goes back to what I was saying, because it's like, for example, people that comment online, the vim that they comment with, the way they comment and they speak, you think that they're on something.
But this was another player, bro. This wasn't no online.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. He's thinking, what? Because maybe what the person said to him, he was thinking, okay, like there's chirping. Like for example, if he's chirping with Steph Curry, he knows it's just basketball. But certain man might say certain things, and then you're looking at them like thinking, wow, like, do you want to take it there? So then that's what he probably meant. But I get it, because you know it is. That
fever thing is so corny though, man.
But like, you know it is, it's the hood mentality.
Exactly. And that's what I want to say. And big up, because again, we spoke about we ain't got enough OGs.
I like Shannon Sharp.
Big up OG Shannon Sharp. Because he said it straight up. He said, he found him. He said, my boy, all respectful, we've had our disbeliefs or arguments, but we're still cool. But I want to tell you this: don't let the hood you came out of and worked so hard to get out of drag you back down. Yeah. Because the same people who are coming leeching to you for your money, saying, yeah, I know Jar this. When you're back down, they're gonna say, bro, when you the same guy that was doing this, and this, bro.
Exactly.
And that's the truth, because Jar's doing this for street cred, because he's the one to be saying, bro, no matter where you go, we know where you're from, bro.
No, because you know what it is there, and because you know, like for example, like when man them get to a certain position, they feel like the man that they've had around them since probably like high school, he feels like he's bringing them on, innit? So for example, when he's hopping on private jets, he's man them with him. When he's on yachts, he's man them with him. So because he feels like, okay, I got all my niggas around me, this, that, and the other. Like he feels like, and because obviously the guys that he may have around him probably are about that life, or probably been about that life, or who knows.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't even want to be and the best way, someone said LeBron did, yeah. The best way to get yourself and your hood out there,
put them all on,
is putting them all on at the same time.
Like LeBron, like his story is sick because he put Rich
his
Paul.
His boy's his agent.
He put Rich Paul into business school.
Business school. Him and his boy now own like this, like not recording, but like this filming agency.
What do you call it? Production.
They have a production label. His wife is the leader. Bro, his son Bronny is part of some gaming society, but he owns his own entity now in Nike because he's got his own Nike deal. Like that's how you do it. But for me, with the street cred thing, and I think that's why you got to look to OGs like Shannon and LeBron, where it's like they've set foundations to teach you how to do certain stuff. The blueprint, bro. Jay-Z, the blueprint, bro. Like they've given that to you. So follow it, like, because for me, right now, bro, we've seen Takeoff die. We've seen Tupac die. We've seen P&B Rock die. That's
what I'm saying. And it goes back to what I'm saying, that...
Oh, sorry to cut you off. Takeoff died of a dice game, bro, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Anything, like, life ain't promised. And that's what I'm saying. You're living up, bro. And what I'm trying to tell guys is, for someone like Ja, bro, he's at 22, 21 our age. He's probably spent...
Is he 21?
He's at 21, 22, because he came into the league at 19.
Is it?
He's like 22, yeah, 21, 22.
Your age, you know? Wow.
Yeah, I think he's around our age. Yeah, check it. I think he's around our age. He's a young... This is what I'm saying. He's a young boy, like... How old is he?
23.
23. Yeah. We're turning 22 this year. He might have just turned 23.
I'm turning 23 this year.
Oh, yeah, I'm even turning 22.
Yeah.
So it's like... But he's basically our age. So it's like, bro...
Damn.
And you know how hard pro football is. He was probably getting there. Bro, you spent probably 16 out of the 23 years of your life sacrificing, bro. Don't waste
franchise player as well.
Franchise
player.
He anything you want, you're getting.
He's the type of guy max still. He's getting the max.
What do you mean, bro? He can walk into anywhere in Memphis. He don't pay for nothing, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, he's pattern.
You know, like, why would you want to drop all of this and all for the sake of street cred, bro? Bro, I'm saying, guys, that means nothing. It's like Bitcoin, bro. It's like Dogecoin. It means nothing, bro. No, big man thing, but it means nothing because where's street cred gonna get you, bro?
That's what I'm saying. It will only take you to certain places.
Do you know
that's what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying quickly. Whereby it's like the people that are in certain positions, like of like upper echelon. That street cred shit means nothing. Like, remember what with the X episode when we said that, for example, these label execs or whatever, they don't care if you're the biggest drug lord back in the day,
bro.
Because them, man, one, they got more money than you.
The money you
and
get
two,
in the year,
and
they're
two,
getting in
their life is different. Their life's different. They don't need to do what you're doing in order to get their piece. So at the end of the day, like rolling that street cred will only take you to a certain level. You got to be able to carry yourself in a certain manner.
Black men got to get out of this, man. And I'm speaking, so we got to get out of this because same way when I walk down and someone's like, oh, I know from somewhere. Where you from? Bro, I say Luton, or like if I'm in East or like, but I'll say Luton most of the time. So like, bro, what? You're from Luton? Where's that? But like, cause obviously they're trying to clown me from. I'm like, bro, I'm happy living in a civilized area. Like, Luton has its bad, but
this is like why I'm saying. This is like why my mum, like my mum's to me is like, because obviously we're at Dagenham, yeah. My mum's like, for example, my mum says she's an Essex girl. Because in her head it's like, why do I want to, like, London's cool and all, but it's like the stereotypes that come with being from London. Worth it, man. Do you ever be from Essex and be classed as like a certain standard than being from London? And obviously it's not like she's like changing who she is, but it's like you know how she's thinking like, I work hard in this life. Why would I want to be now all of a sudden dumbed down and grouped because of stereotypes?
And we're not saying if you're from certain areas of group. What we're saying is that, bro, we let's be honest, we know the connotation that come with it. And there's certain times when I say, oh, man's from Luton, people look, I'm like, but bro, that just because I'm from Luton, bro, you might think, oh, postcode makes your persona. You might think a postcode is gonna determine your characteristic. You might think maybe because you're from a certain area, I'm gonna see. No, bro. That means.
Care less, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? For me, being from Luton has actually helped me because I've said to Ben, if I was a London boy, I would not be where I am right now. I know myself. I know, but I'll get too distracted. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, we gotta get out of that, man. All your hard work for what? Like it's so. Look at Ravel Morrison, bro. That was his beef. The whole wanting to still be not even who else. What's that guy's name?
This is what
made you think. Is it he used to play for Blackpool? Now Rodgers.
Oh,
no,
now Ranger.
Now Ranger. Baller. If you know him, baller. But
and him, he was doing something similar whereby his mandem, like he'd always want to come back down to London.
Yeah.
Because he wants to still be around London.
Still be around the guys.
Even though he was up because Newcastle, he was a guy now
Ranger. Now Ranger was a
baller.
Go look at Now Ranger back in the days.
Baller.
Bro.
But do you know what it is? I feel like, like, for example, where people say that people switch up when people get famous and this shit.
Forget that.
That's why
you have to.
But that's the thing. Like, for me, you're right.
Yeah.
You have to switch up. And it's not like you're acting like someone you're not, but you got to be able to adjust and adapt to certain environments.
You have to.
So people now think, especially like, for example, this is why it's important that the people you have around you, whereby people would think, or might think, that because you're getting to certain levels and you may not want to do certain things with them, that they think, like you're switching up now. Whereas like, no, I'm just elevating in life. If you're not able to elevate with me, and I want, of course, that the man around that you're around, you want them to elevate with you. You want to be able to bring them as well with you. But if they're not able to do that, then why am I even? You can't save everyone at the end of the day.
I've always said this, bro.
So that's the problem that man them are having. Like Man, I guarantee you, Man's thinking, like, yeah, I got to bring all the guys with me.
Nah, man. Only some guys. And
not everyone
and your guys, and like I said this before in here, to know who is a true friend will be those that help you focus. Anyone can distract you. Only some friends can help you. Only some friends can tell you the truth. Like, bro, you're wilding out here, bro. Yeah. Stick to what you're gonna do. We got your back here if you need anything. Because they will know that if I see Ben go somewhere and I know Ben has done that, what stops me from doing the same thing? One. Secondly,
we're from the same
what makes you think that Ben won't forget the times when you said to him, "Go do the right thing"? What says Ben not come back and bust you as well?
Exactly.
I'm not saying be ready for handouts. What I'm saying is...
But the thing is, man don't think like that.
They don't think, bro.
They don't think long term.
No, because we think with jealousy, we see, he's popping.
Unless it's tangible and it's in our face right now, short term, we're not thinking that long ahead. And even then, to be fair, for me, like, for example, let's say, for example, I know someone that's able to get to a certain place and they may be getting distracted and I'm telling them like, yo, focus. I'm not doing that because in my head I'm thinking that in the future he's going to bust me. I'm just doing it because I want to see him succeed. It's that simple.
All street cred does is stagnate us, bro. Street cred makes us think like, and that's what's so dumb about it, bro. Deep it. Street cred makes us change our personality to suit what people want us to be like, bro. I don't want to be like this. Yeah, I'm black. Yeah, I have all this culture around me. I don't need to prove I'm black or have the culture. Bro, if you don't think I suit your definition of what this is, that's fine, bro.
That's you.
We ain't monoliths anyway. All black people ain't the same anyway, bro. And I'm a hypocrite with this because we've all been the way I've said, I've heard a black guy from Newcastle and I've treated him all like, you're from Newcastle.
You don't sound black.
Yeah, that's what people say. It's dumb, bro. It's dumb, bro.
People will hear a black brother that's able to articulate himself or speak proper standard English and all of a sudden, you're saying he sounds white.
But obviously, there's still two sides of that because some of them do try to condone us, but a majority of the time, let's be honest, even us as a black community, we do frown upon people a bit, but sometimes them black men who try to speak.
Why though?
But I'm saying no but that's because we're so used to being oppressed, and because I watched this movie yesterday, Judas and the Black Messiah, where, bro, sometimes the black people who do try to speak articulated, they're trying to oppress us by making them think there's a hierarchy of blackness because they speak a certain way. But bro, that don't mean nothing. Like I've genuinely met people like that they're black
because they speak a certain way.
And I'm like, but I can speak that way, bro. I studied law. Like if you see me in a court, you think my name's Jimmy, bro. The way man speaks, bro. Like it's not adapting, but it's just where being black. We said it before. The one thing I love about black people, we can adapt to any situation, bro.
That's what I love.
Any situation, bro. The code switching is crazy.
When I'm in the office and I'm with, like, for example, my white counterparts, well, I might spot these lot. I'm talking to them like they're my brethren.
Bro, we said that.
And these men are like these are like middle-aged white women.
Bro.
And I'm speaking to them, I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, or sometimes I'm like morning and I'm speaking formal. Like, I'll switch it up.
Yeah, man.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, man, and to my Christians there as well, like, bro, listen, it's okay to. The Bible says, "Do not conform to this world; be transformed by the renewing of your mind." And the best way to be yourself is to try and influence others. Don't try to be influenced, bro.
Facts.
Because when you're yourself, you will naturally influence others, bro. When you're yourself, people will naturally catch that and be like, you know what, that's real. And don't let anyone say, oh, you're not real. Because ask them, what is the definition of real? They'll start stuttering.
Most people can't even tell you.
They can't tell you what real. Like I said, real to most people is if your beliefs are intertwined with their beliefs.
Facts.
That's it. That's not real. You know what that is? That's herd mentality. That's what it is. That's not realness, bro. That's it. But